What's going on, y'all? About to check out this video from, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Sensitive Society, and he's talking about Mizkif. Mizkif probably crying per usual. Let's see what's going down, man. See what's happening in these YouTube streets. Don't forget to hit that hype button. Watch more videos after this.
Sit here and enjoy it. No, I just get harassed all day, and I'm just so tired of it, man. Like, in game, I just
crying out the gate. Crying out the gate. I knew it.
Get harassed all day, and it's just really hard for me to sit here and enjoy it. Like, I literally have this one schizo who just makes accounts and nonstop spams me.
Woo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious. I know.
Yeah, any content creator has to deal with that. There are people that will spam in the comment sections, live chat, what they want me to react to instead of joining Discord. Like you're supposed to just join Discord, easy. But they'll spam it, come in the live chat, spam it. If they get blocked, create another account or switch their other one. It's not a big deal. It's just, I guess, the way it is at this point.
This really is the world's smallest violin. See?
Yo, what is going on, gamers? So it's been a minute since I talked about the one, the only, the iconic Mizkif. It's been what, a week, 2 weeks-ish since the last time we talked about him. And what the streets are saying is that he doesn't like the new nickname he's been given, despite the fact that he loves to give all of his ops nicknames that rhyme with rapist. It's all fun and games until it happens to you. In this situation, Mizkif is crashing out. He's not having it. He hates the fact that people call him this new nickname, which I'm just gonna say it for educational purposes so people know the nickname. Mizkif's new nickname that he hates, and once again, I'm just reading this in case Mizkif plans to sue me because he loves to sue anyone that dares to disagree with the almighty Mizkif. So the streets are calling him, and I quote, if. Now the thing with Mizkif, is that he's going around giving all of his ops nicknames. Like I said,
that's crazy. Yeah. See, you shouldn't play those type of games. That same energy gonna come right back at you. Guys, how am I doing today? I'm doing better. Definitely still slightly recovering from being sick, but nowhere near as sick as I was last week. I'm good. I can move around. I can breathe. I don't pass out after 1 minute of walking around. Like, damn, I had to have a flu or something.
Well, if you do the same to Mr. Mizkif, he doesn't like that. So YouTube lawyer Legal Mindset recently made this video talking about Mizkif and him showing us just how much he dislikes the new nickname he's been given.
Let's get into the nickname. So this part was very interesting, and it reminded me of the Afro Man case, which we just came through with Officer Lemon Pound Cake. A content creator, a person putting out their parody, is not responsible indefinitely and unlimitedly for the actions of their fans, right? They're not responsible for everyone who decides to send a pound cake in. That's not something that they can control, or that's not something they're out there directing people to do. So that's in crazy. When Mizkif argues, it is the reality of the internet age, which Emeru well knows, that information does not wait 30 minutes to hear the context before it spreads. Emeru's claim that no reasonable viewer of the live stream would have understood her allegations to refer to literal SA are belied, which means undermined, by the thousands upon thousands of viewers who clearly did. Since Emeru's allegations, Mizkif has routinely been called a R word. We're going to use that on YouTube, both in real life and on the internet, where some commentators have gone so far as to call him Arkif. We're going to call him Arkif. That's the nickname.
Damn. That's crazy. But yo, I don't feel bad for him. He does this on a daily basis for a bunch of other content creators. Now, am I defending these specific content creators? No. Absolutely not. I ain't defending nobody. But you reap what you sow. You put this energy out there, then it's going to come back at you.
That was given by commenters. Now, my point here is defamation looking at Emaru, did she ever use that term? No, she did not. She did not use that term. She didn't direct her followers to use that term. So we're looking back once again compared to Afro Man. You can't control what people are going to do or going to say. And obviously your detractors, people that don't like you, are going to come up with the worst formulations, which you do not have liability for. Those words didn't come out of Emaru's mouth or Asmongold's mouth, certainly not OTK or Mythic. So trying to project that on is a stretch.
I'm glad he covers this because for whatever reason, there's a lot of unhinged individuals that think that a single person, in this situation, the influencer, could control their fan base. How do you control 30,000 people? How do you control 100,000 people? It's legitimately impossible to do so. I don't know what the origins are of the new Mizkif nickname. Once again, if Mizkif is cool,
Facts, you shouldn't be dishing out stuff if you can't take it. 100%.
with giving other people nicknames, how dare he complain about his own nickname? He loves to dish it out, but he can't take it. Now that I'm remembering things as I'm watching the lawyer talk, in case you guys don't know, Mizkif was accused of covering up SA a few years ago, and I believe that's where I first started hearing the very unique nickname for Mizkif. In Mizkif's defense, those plushies obviously had concrete in them. Oh yeah, definitely. Mizkif could have died from the plushie attack that Emaru sent his way. See, this is what I'm talking about. Isn't Mizkif also accused Tectone of ARPing? So now the man-child is upset when someone else gets accused? He already had the nickname before this from the cover-up he did for a friend. Take the L, Mizkif.
Yeah.
Saying, assuming that Emaru ever truly thought that no one would believe she was accusing Mizkif of an actual SA, her total inaction to correct the record after it was plain that it was the message received is inexplicable. Her refusal to issue a properly demanded retraction under Chapter 73 of the Texas Civil Code makes it clear that Emaru's intention was to portray him as a R word. She cannot now, having accomplished that end, tarnishing his reputation and taking him from the career he spent more than a decade building, claiming she never intended it to be taken seriously. So this is a stretch. And this is one that I think is going to have a lot of difficulty arguing at any stage of the trial, whether that's at this stage or summary judgment or trial itself, is trying to say, hey, no, she had to issue a retraction for what fans said. I don't think that's appropriate at any point. Now, they could argue, and this chapter specifically says you have 90 days to issue a retraction after a potentially defamatory or libelous statement. So yeah, maybe she could have entered a retraction about SA and said, yeah, no, I said SA. I didn't mean SA. I meant something else, right? That is a plausible argument. But trying to say that the nickname is something that she needs to apologize for, that is too far. And that's something that I think is not going to work out at trial or somewhere else. So while he may have a point about...
You can't really control what other people are calling you. So yeah, I do think that that's a reach. 100%. Cry Kif. That's what he should be called.
His argument about emotional truth, I think the nickname is a thing that comes from the fans, that comes from people that you cannot necessarily control.
I'm no lawyer, right? I'm not legal mindset. I'm just a silly, dumb YouTuber. But Mizkif's career was cooked 3 to 4, 5 years ago. I don't think it's fair to say that Emaru destroyed his whole career. Mizkif is on here acting.
Man, he's been pretty much done for a while now. Gotta call a spade a spade. Anyone pretending that Mizkif had a chance of having a career for the last 5 years or so, yeah, they was lying.
Like, he had a perfect record. No one hated on him. He had no controversies until this. And this is what sunk his career. This is what destroyed his livelihood. This is what destroyed...
He said sniff. Wait, are you calling him Sniff Kif? What are you talking about? Or are you talking about me over here with the sniffles because of my allergies? So you're in a comedian? That's funny.
Everything he built. Blaming Emaru for your downfall is just looking for an easy way out of this. Just be like, okay, she did it. She's the reason why my career fell apart and no one wanted to talk to me. This is nothing but a waste of resources and time. This guy loves to play the victim on Twitter. A lot of you are...
Is it the dude crying? Cry Kif. Or sniff. Sniffkiff.
asking, and yes, I am suing her, of course, talking about Emaru, but that doesn't fix everything. I've lost my close friends that I've had for 10 years because of this, and viewers and creators I've been around now see me as a lawsuit won't fix it, sadly, but I appreciate you all. I think the question here is, do I feel bad for Mizkif? No. I think he's getting exactly what he deserves. He loves throwing that other nickname around. He does this shit to other people, but when people do it to him, that's way too far for Mizkif. But it's only cool when he does it, but when you do it to him, that's no bueno. That hurts his...
It's never cool. Right? I don't know why wannabe content creators feel the need to put false allegations or just throw those type of allegations, just anything along those lines at someone is foul as hell. You shouldn't be joking around with something like that. That's dead serious. But of course, there's a bunch of these creators that think that they should be doing that or that that's something to play with. And now when it gets tossed back at them, now it's like, no, how could you? How could you?
feeling.
In the judgment, assuming Emaru's lawyer did review her notes, I think they failed. I think they made a big mistake not to remove that important essay language and really prevent us from being here in the first place and getting to this stage of the trial. However, Mizkif seems to be raising enough points to arguably proceed past the motion to dismiss level. So arguably, the...
Hey, what's up, Annie? How you doing? It's a happy evening, BX. Wishing you all the best. Just listening at work. Nothing wrong with that. And thank you for, supporting.
Judge may be able to find that and may be able to actually push this on further in trial. However, I think Mizkif is very unlikely to prevail at later stages, trying to argue and complain about his internet nickname and say this is something that Asmongold or Emaru or anyone else should really know about. You can't control what your fans are going to say. And on the internet, people are going to come out with bad nicknames for you. They're going to come out with bad nicknames for you, regardless of what people say about you based on situations. And that's just something that people on the internet have to accept.
I'm just thinking to myself, right? Is Mizkif going to sue?
Oh, yeah. Andy, did you check out my new YouTube channel? All you guys, make sure y'all check out my new YouTube channel. That's like more about personal stuff and storytelling and just whatever I want. Vlogging. Anything that I want to do, but it's more so about me. So make sure you guys check it out if you have time.
Everyone that calls him that. So is he going to sue the random Twitter user that has 2 followers? What is Mizkif trying to do? It truly does feel like someone that's just throwing shit at the wall, hoping something might stick to save his dying career. I can't say that I feel bad.
You sub to BXB Sport in real life already? I appreciate the heck out of that. Real talk. You guys are amazing.
For him. I don't. I think he's getting exactly what he fucking deserves. I have no empathy for Mr. Kif, but I'm not going to fall into the same game or trap that he wants other people to fall into, which is calling him a... Damn, I gotta go to jail for calling him Mizkif. Demon Time can't stop losing. Yeah, what happened to Demon Time? It's been 6 months. And in those 6 months, nothing has happened.
So don't hate the plays, hate the game. Hey. You ain't wrong about that.
But Mizkif crying and bitching and moaning about the mess that he got himself into. So much for Demon Time. But anyways, with that said, I am out. Subscribe to the channel or I will cry like Mizkif. And you don't...
There's so much for Demon Time. Yeah, what happened to that? Mizkif was talking all that good stuff. Like he was about to bring a terror down a bunch of content creators, and then what happened? He started crying. I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, what? Have you been watching your streams lately? Like, well, nobody watches them. Have you been watching your videos, the playback when you edit them or something? Because, yeah, Mizkif is bugging. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the hype button if you're able to. All that good stuff.